Hey, hey, hey. Hey, Facebook family and friends. Hopefully you can hear me well. As you come into the room, let me know that you're here. Say hey girl, hey. So I can say hey girl, hey, or hey guy, hey, right back at you. And welcome you into my live broadcast where I am broadcasting on Facebook and I am broadcasting on the YouTube. So listen, if y'all have not went over to YouTube and subscribed to my new YouTube channel at Money Management Matters, it's scrolling across the screen. Go on over there, honey, and hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you'll know when I'm live over there. If you are frequent on YouTube, I would love for you to support me over there as well as on Facebook, and I would appreciate that. So, welcome in. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, everyone. I hope you all had a fabulous worship day, praising God, praising the Lord. Hope you had a great, was able to get out and enjoy the weather because today was so pretty. It was so pretty. Hey, Nicole, girl, thank you for joining from the at YouTube streets. Hey, girl, hey. How are you today? So yeah, I hope y'all had was able to get outside and enjoy some of this weather. It was just absolutely wonderful, beautiful, sunny day today here in Georgia. And I did go out for a little while and went to a networking event, because I'm always working, trying to spread some financial cheer throughout these Atlanta streets in the ATL streets and Gwinnett streets. I was actually down in, what was I at today? Peachtree Corners. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Yep. So I enjoyed that. Was able to go support some of my business partners in my brand new business adventure. And if you all did not have an opportunity to check me out on last Thursday, I had a grand opening celebration via Zoom. I'm going to be doing another one on this Saturday coming. So you'll see the flyers for that coming out soon. So if you didn't get a chance to jump on Thursday, you got another chance to jump on Saturday to hear all about what I'm into, honey, what I'm getting into, what I'm doing now. I'm spreading more love for financial services and an additional service under my business, Triple M. I always tell y'all in your finances, it takes more than one income stream coming in to make things work. And if you got some big money goals, or if you got some debt that you're trying to eliminate, or you're trying to get out of debt quicker, maybe pay off your car sooner or pay down your mortgage sooner, or whatever your money goal is, it's always good to have extra money coming in. Okay. And when you need extra money coming in, that means you need an additional stream of income. Okay. And not only that, we just never know when our first stream of income may not be there anymore. Like we found out in the past 2 years, we don't know what may come or what may go. So we always got to have a plan B, a plan B, a plan C, a plan D, multiple streams. So that's what I'm all about over here at Triple M. So if you all have not been following me, let me introduce myself. I am Lisa Stringer Bailey. I am the owner and creator of Triple M, Money Management Matters, and I help women make more money, save more money, and in particular, protect that money. I am a licensed life insurance professional here in the state of Georgia, and I show women, families, how to save more money with and be more prepared with a life insurance policy. Okay, because life insurance is not just for death anymore. It's also for living benefits. It's also to help you maintain your lifestyle that you're living now. You'll be able to live it in your future, in your golden years, in your retirement. So it's so very important to start thinking about that right now when we have the opportunity, while we have the income. Go ahead and set something up for our future. So I'm all about saving money. So these last 7 days of April, which was Financial Literacy Month, I'm going to be talking about saving money, ways to save, That was the script in my description. The title of this video is Ways to Save. And I wanted to share a Bible verse with you all because the Bible, if you all don't know, I'll let you know that I use the Bible, yes, the Bible, as my foundation and as principles as I educate people about their money, because I wholeheartedly believe in God, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit. And I wholeheartedly believe that if you put God first in everything you do, including your finances, that you are going to be very much more successful in your finances. And Nicole said it right there. Diversify your income streams, going to give you hashtag financial security. Okay. Thank you, Nicole. Girl, you better let them know. You better let them know. I love it. I love it. So I'm going to share this verse with you. I put it in the description. Proverbs 6 in verse number 8. Proverbs 6 in verse number 8, and this is the NIV version, says, "Yet it stores its provisions in summer and gathers its food at harvest." Okay, that's talking to me. That's talking about saving. You are gathering what you are making right now, your provision, your resources, your money that you make right now. You need to gather that, save it up for the future, put it in a savings account, investment account, or something for your future, so that at harvest time, okay, you can gather. You will have that there to gather. You will have that there for your future expenses, okay, for whatever future thing, that emergency situation that may come up, for whatever, for your retirement, for your travel, for your vacation, for your children, for your children's children, okay? You got to have something set aside. And when it says it, they're talking about, if you go back up here to verse 6, it says, go to the ant. It was an analogy with the ant. The ant considers its ways and be wise, because the ant, it has no commander, no overseer, or no ruler, but it automatically knows to store its provisions in the summer. Put something away, put something back, save for the future, and they will have food for harvest. Hey, Synovia girl, thank you for jumping in over from the YouTube streets. Good to see you this evening. Good to see you this evening. Hope you had a good day. How you doing, girl? How you doing? So listen, this is a very good scripture too. If you go on down in Proverbs 6 to chapter 11, it says, poverty will come on you like a thief, and scarcity like an armed man. So if you're not making provisions, if you're not taking the time and being intentional about your savings, then you're gonna find yourself in poverty. You're gonna find yourself running short in your retirement years. You're gonna find yourself not having money when you need money for an emergency situation, and then you're gonna be forced to either use borrow money, because you need money to take care of the situation, and then you're gonna be in debt, and then that's another struggle that you're gonna have because you wasn't prepared. Okay, so that's the Bible verse I wanted to share with you guys right there. So think about that. Storing stuff up. God, that's what God wants us to do, to be prepared, to save for the future, to store up, provisions for later, and not just use everything we have right now. Don't use up all our money now on things now, because when the future comes, we're not going to have anything. So I'm going to give you, if y'all was listening last night's live, I talked about 5 ways to save money. Okay. So we're going to be really just diving into some ways to save money. And last night I gave y'all 5. So if y'all didn't catch that video, go back and catch it. Last night, Saturday night, I did 5 ways to save money. And tonight I'm going to give y'all 5 more ways. So I'm going to go through this fairly quickly because, honey, a sister been running all day. Sister tired. So I'm going to have to get it in the bed tonight. So let me see. We're going to do 5 more ways. I can go through quickly what the other ones were yesterday. Number one was just to automate your savings, so it can automatically come from your payroll or your checking account into a savings account. uh, Number two was save all your change and your bills. Like if you use your cash when you're out shopping or something, whatever you have left from change, just put that in a bucket, at the house, let it accumulate for about 6 months, and then take that money to the bank and put it into your savings account. Number three was plan your shopping trips, make a shopping list, budget out for shopping, grocery, especially this, we was talking about grocery shopping, budget out for shopping for your groceries and make a list and stick to that list. Okay. When you go to the grocery store, and be intentional about the savings. When you save money, look at your receipt and see the amount of money that you save and put that into a savings account. Okay. What else did we say? We talked about a wait time for purchasing something that you don't really need, maybe something that you kind of wanting, maybe give yourself 24 to 48 hours to think about that purchase. Think about it and be like, do I really need this item? Okay. Or is that money I can put somewhere else? Or is that money I can save? Okay. Especially if you got a little extra money in your checking account. You was like, oh yeah, I'm going shopping. Yeah, we need some time to think about that. So maybe 24 to 48 hours. And what else did I say on that? So that was it for those. That was Saturday night. So tonight we're going to talk about being creative with your gift giving. And I really talked about this a lot in December when I was going live in December, trying to help people save money for Christmas and not going out over extending themselves for Christmas gifts. Well, that can be the same thing throughout the year. Like, we got all these holidays coming up. We just had Easter. Now we're getting ready to have Mother's Day. We got Father's Day. We got birthdays. We got a lot of things that, we had Valentine's Day, right? That's a big money maker where the economy just market to us to buy. When, a lot of times we get caught up in that trap of buying gifts because we feel like we have to buy a gift because everybody else is doing it or because that person is expecting a gift. Where in reality, if you're going through a financial shift in your life, you're trying to get your finances right, you're trying to save more money, okay, you're trying to do better in your money management, right? You might have to tell that person that you normally buy a gift for to say, listen, I'm going through a shift. I'm going through a money shift. I'm making better money decisions. And so I'm not going to be able to get you a gift this time. But what I want to do is get something more creative, maybe something more what we can do together. I like the idea of taking the person, maybe on a walk or taking them to the park. I know me and Synovia used to go to this beautiful park over in Decula and just walk and just be together and just look at the lake. It had a little pond out there, and then it had benches. And then they had a bike trail. So what you could do is say, well, let's go rent some bikes. If you don't have a bike, maybe you can rent a bike for maybe $5-10 and y'all go biking together. Do something that's less expensive than just going out buying a gift. So you got to get creative with your gifts. Maybe you can bake them something, bake them a cake, do your own, some crafting, do something with your hands. Maybe get some, I don't know if you can pick flowers out of a garden, like at the Callaway Gardens or what's this garden up here? I can't think of it. But maybe you can pick some flowers out of a garden. That'd be something inexpensive to do. But think about some inexpensive things that you can do with a person instead of buying them a big expensive gift. Okay. So that was the number one tip for saving more money for the holidays and for birthdays and things like that. You might could take them to a local, it says take them to a local museum or some other event that's free. Okay, look for stuff that's free. I know up here in our area, we got Lake Lanier. I love going to the lake. So I use that as a way to, hey, Arnetta, thank you for jumping on. So that's a gift. I mean, that could be some, let's just spend some time at the lake. Let's go look at the lake. Let's go throw rocks in the lake. See which one. Just make it fun. It ain't every occasion to give a gift does not have to be giving a gift or spending money, especially if you're trying to save more money. Now, this can just be temporary because I know everybody's used to giving, giving, giving. So you can just say just for this year or for the rest of this year, let's just try this and see how much money you can save. Okay. Tip number 2 is do comparison shopping. Comparison. I have said this, I don't know how many times. Insurance is a big one. In the insurance industry, car insurance industry is very cutthroat. Okay. These people, Progressive, Geico, what's the man with the basketball player? Oh Lord, see, I'm bad with these names, but they all are bidding for our business. They all are chasing us for our business. So what we can do is we need to be comparison shopping. If you've been with one insurance company for 10 years, State Farm, Allstate, some of the original ones, then you might want to think about doing some comparison shopping. Maybe call up Geico, call up Progressive, call up some of the other ones that's out there and just compare and say, well, how much, can you save me? This is what I'm paying right now. I need to save about $50 on this. What can you do for me? They gonna jump through some hoops because they trying to steal the business from the big boys. Okay. So always comparison shop for your car insurance, for your gas. If you use a gas utility, that's another one that's very cutthroat. There's so many gas utility companies out here that's wanting our business. Your cell phone, the cell phone business is crazy right now because, some of them is merging. So it mainly just got T-Mobile, AT&T, and then some of the smaller ones. But you can definitely compare shop. And then I did this with AT&T. I told them if they didn't lower my bill, I was going to T-Mobile. Well, they didn't think I was for real because they didn't lower my bill. Gonna tell me it's the lowest they got. I said, well, I see you. Holla, deuces, because I'm now at T-Mobile. Okay, getting a better monthly bill, better price. So always comparison shop. It will save you some money. Tip number 3 is always make a bundle deal, especially with if you still using internet. Everybody got internet, but if you're using cable, make sure that you bundle your internet and your cable together if you can, and use that as a way to save money. To tell them, look, I already got internet with you. I'm trying to get cable with you, but I'm not going to get it unless I can get it at 50% off. You have to negotiate when you get on the phone with these companies because they really trying to keep your business. And if they really want it, they're going to do what they got to do to keep you. So always do negotiating and see if you can get bundle deals. Bundle deals is always much better than getting individuals. So like if you got cable with AT&T and you got your cell phone with T-Mobile, then you might want to ask them, call both of them and say, well, what kind of deal can y'all cut me if you're offering internet? And Spectrum is another. Spectrum do the bundle deals. They'll do internet, and then I think they got TV too. So just always ask because they're not going to tell you that they got a bundle deal. So you have to ask the question, okay? So that was number 3. Number 4, this is a big one. This is that money that's hid off in your checking account that you done completely forgot about, and that is subscriptions. Those monthly little pieces of money that's coming out, $14.99, $29.99, $19.99, $49.99, coming out every month, and you probably ain't even using the service. Number 1 culprit is gyms. Do we all have a gym subscription? Knowing good and well we ain't going to the gym every month. I'm talking to me. I'm guilty. I got a gym subscription now that I don't even go to the gym when I need to be going up in there. I need to cancel it. And I have canceled it in the past, but every year I say I'm going to go in there, and now during this I sign back up again and then just get too busy and I can't go. So I'm wasting $20 or $25? It's $25 I'm wasting right now. So I'm talking to me. I need to go ahead and cancel that because I ain't even going to that gym. Anyway, so what else you got? You could be having some Legal subscriptions. I don't know if you all do your legal service that you might have not used in the past year or two. If that's the case, maybe that's one that you can cancel out. Magazines, I don't even know if they do magazine subscriptions anymore, but they may. So if you're getting a magazine or books, those book subscriptions where you're getting a book every month, or the food subscriptions, that Hello Fresh, I don't know if you're getting that. It's just all these kind of things that gets us trapped up in these subscriptions. I know I had one for a legal document. I went online just trying to find one document so I could put the information in there and print it off. Well, come to find out, I had signed, it was a free trial for 7 days or 30 days or something. So what I did was I got it and I said I was going to cancel it, right? Well, I forgot to cancel it. Okay. So that's another tip. If you do a free trial, take your handy dandy cell phone on the calendar and go ahead and make you a calendar reminder that maybe a day before that 30 days is up, call that company, email that company, get on their website, whatever you need to do, and cancel it. So that was a $37 charge that I had to go fight and get it back. But you best believe I got it back because I told them I was canceling that subscription. Okay. So that was number 4. Any subscriptions that you can find on your debit card, on your bank statement that you can cancel, honey, go ahead and cancel that out. And that's some money that you can put into a savings account, or that's going to save you some money that you can allocate somewhere else. Okay. And then number 5, this is one that may be a little tricky. You might not want to do this one unless we're in a market where interest rates are low, which we are right now. So this is a good time. But refinance your car loan or your house loan. And then again, you got to look at your credit. If you got good credit, this is a good time to do it. But if you don't have good credit, you might not want to do it. So check your credit first and make sure. But if you in a position where you can refinance your home or refinance your car and get it to a lower payment, that may be another way to save some money, especially on your house being the largest payment that you probably got in your money plan. You could possibly save $200, on a house payment, if that's something that you're wanting to do. So it's just something to look into. It's an option. And like I said, that's number 5. So that's one of the least options. You might want to look at that last, because that's going to take, a lot of time, because then they want to try to get all your documents again. And it's just a whole thing when you're dealing with your house. But the car might not be that complicated. Like if you're paying more than 7% on a car payment, or even 4 or 5, then you might be paying too much. And if you've improved your credit, since you got your car, then you may be able to refinance that car, get a lower interest rate, a lower payment, and save a little bit of that money and put it towards something else. So just some ideas, nothing concrete, of course, because everybody's situation is different. So just kind of decide if any one of these will help you. But the main thing is you want to be able to save some money anywhere you can. And these 5 ways is some ways that you can save. And then if you want to go a step further, put that money that you have saved into either a savings account, an investment account, a life insurance policy, an annuity, an IRA retirement fund, several different places that you can put that additional money that you just saved. Okay. So that's all I have for you tonight. Those 5 ways to save on tonight. So go back and listen to yesterday's where I gave you 5 ways to save. And then tomorrow I'm going to give you 5 more ways. And then for the rest of this week, we're going to just talk about savings. We're going to talk about each of the different ways to save money. We're going to talk about CDs. We're going to talk about high interest savings accounts, money market accounts, some annuities, the life insurance, of course. And then we may get into IRAs. So that's what we're talking about for the rest of Financial Literacy Month, because we got to learn this stuff, honey, because when we know better, we do better. Okay. So, and that's all I want you all to do. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Miss Arnetta. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you, Synovia. And anyone else that's listening, thank you all. And any of my replay, anybody catch this on the replay, honey, go ahead and hit that hashtag replay. Let me know you came through so I can properly thank you. And thank you for watching. And listen, hang in there with me for another couple of days. We're going to go through the 30th, and we'll be finished up with the month of April. So I'm super excited about this month. I hope you all have learned something. You are welcome, Nicole. Thank you. So you all have a great rest of your night. Have a blessed night's sleep, and hope and pray to see you all here again tomorrow night. Good night. Good night, Nicole. Have a great week. Good night, Synovia. You're welcome.